Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. This time I'm going to take you through Stage 2, Factory Fright. Stage 2 introduces a lot of environmental hazards, such as these spinning buzzsaws of death. You want to be very careful as you're navigating this level. It is very easy to get caught, and some of the checkpoints later on are a bit far apart, so just be sure to take your time. So, we are going to get the first ghost quill here. Let's ignore me, and he's gonna give us a bunch of quills, obviously. So, these buzzsaws oftentimes have quills underneath them or above them, and quills in this game are currency, so I typically always go for them. But we do have a blue ghost quill here, so we're gonna just stand here, collect the pattern, and then return to that ghost quill, and then we're gonna get our 10 quills. Alright, moving on. We're gonna open this door, roll through these enemies here, and now this ghost quill up here is a little tough to get. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the checkpoint, and then we need to bounce 3 times on the enemy. It's pretty tough to do. You want to wait until the jetpack enemy is like just starting to curve under the saw, and then you want to high jump off of him, and then keep high jumping off of the ghost quill, and eventually you'll get it. That ghost quill just gives you more quills every time, at least so far that I've seen. I don't think it ever gives you a coin or anything, so if you can't get it or you like miss it, don't freak out. It's not a big deal. So we're gonna get that blue ghost quill over there, and we're gonna keep coming down these ramps. The music in this level reminds me of some of the factory stages in Donkey Kong Country. I just love it. I think the music in this game is so good. Alright, so we're going to proceed through here, and we're going to get our first T.W.I.T coin. This is behind this little hidden wall through that porthole. I don't know what you want to call it, but go ahead and navigate the flame spitters, and then just fall down for the first T.W.I.T coin of this stage. And the T.W.I.T coins, like I mentioned in the guide for the first level, that's going to be the major focus of these walkthroughs. Some of the ghost quills are just like insanely hard to get and don't really reward anything serious. So we're going to focus on the T.W.I.T coins in these walkthroughs. Alright, so we're going to get our second T.W.I.T coin here. We want to buddy slam down here. It's pretty hidden. And then we're just going to break open the box for T.W.I.T coin number 2. Alright, and if you'd like, you can get some more quills out of that box over there. Proceed back through the porthole. And then we're just going to kill some of these enemies. These enemies jump as you jump, so they can be a little tricky to navigate. What I'm going to attempt to do here is I'm going to attempt to kite this guy over here, so we can break open some boxes. It's completely optional. Those boxes just contain quills. There's nothing special in them, but you can kite him over and then jump off of him and get those. There's really nothing else over there. It's really not even worth it to do, but you can kite him over to the right like that. So we're going to keep heading west over here, and then this buzzsaw has buzzsaws attached to it, so obviously be very careful. Alright, we're going to get this checkpoint here. And now we need to get a key to open this door, so what we want to do is buddy slam down here, and the key is in this box. Now the key is not just like an inventory item. You do have to pick it up by pressing R1 or right bumper. You gotta use your tongue to get it, and then just bring it over to the door and it will automatically unlock. And then just press up on the door, and we're gonna go through. Now we're gonna get our next T.W.I.T coin. There are some flame spitters here, so be careful, don't just bum rush your way in. So we're gonna get T.W.I.T coin number 3. Collect 40 quills, and then make our way out into the rest of the level, and we're about halfway done after you get T.W.I.T coin number 3. So, as always, keep watching out for these buzzsaws. Be very careful. Keep moving up here, break open these boxes. You'll notice in this level, you'll start to notice that there are areas that it seems like there's something there, or that you should be able to go there. Later on, you're going to be able to unlock different states of levels, so each level becomes a different level. So each level basically has 2 versions. I have found a bunch so far. I haven't found the first level's second version, but this level does have a second version with incredible music, and you can access areas that you couldn't before. Alright, so we're running from that buzzsaw. I took a death, that's why there was a bit of a video transition. Once you hit this checkpoint, you can then proceed through these buzzsaws. You want to quickly roll under that one if you want that quill bad enough. I don't always recommend it, but you can if you want. If you're missing Yooka, there is a bell in that box, so keep that in mind. We're going to keep rolling through here, killing some enemies. Now we want to roll all the way over here, and then you can do a spin jump, or you can spin while jumping to delay your fall, and that's how you can get in there if you want. So this guy is my favorite, as I mentioned in the previous guide. I just love this guy. I like how he's just throwing up quills and just growling the whole time. He's just extremely funny. So we're just gonna keep avoiding these buzzsaws. They do spawn here, they come up there. And that is, of course, where that quill stops. So just be very careful there. All right. This door, we can't get in this way, but I'm gonna show you how to get in. So you wanna fall down here. Okay, and then you wanna jump behind these bushes. So very important because there are platforms that are giving way, so you wanna make sure that you jump into those bushes pretty quickly. And this is where coin number 4 is. So you just wanna wait for these buzzsaws to pass, wait for them to pass again, and then just jump to the left, and you got it. It's a pretty easy trap to navigate. Just don't rush, and you'll be able to get it. All right, so we're gonna fall again. Fall a second time, hit the checkpoint. All right, then we're gonna start proceeding this way. Great, jump over those enemies, crush some boxes. From here on out, it's kind of smooth sailing. There's not really too difficult of challenges. These buzzsaws are basically upside down from what they were. But this is the last real challenge of the stage, and it's really not that big of a challenge, honestly. You can just roll side to side and keep killing these enemies over and over. I think I am going to get hit in this try, but it's tough to die. I'll give you that. It's tough to die. So do you have this ghost quill just spitting quills all over you? Be sure to pick those up. You can get basically like over 100 here if you want. So just keep doing that and just keep fighting, and eventually the elevator will stop, and then you can get off, hit a checkpoint. Then we're going to go through the final part of this level. So there is a Yooka bell up here. Be sure to hit that if you lost a Yooka on the elevator like I did. Okay, jump up here. And now in here, there is a gear that we want to pick up. And this gear effectively breaks open a cage that has the final key near the end of the level. So you want to carry this thing all the way to the end, right over here, but instead of breaking the hive, you want to instead throw that gear onto the light and then collect coin number 5. And that's it. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new videos go live. If you like this content a whole lot, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below. Don't forget to follow on Twitch and Twitter. And as always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.